I'm tired. I'm going to die one day. How are you?
From the Lilyland Podcast.
He did it to him. He did it to me.
Quarterfinals ended with 4 3-1 victories for all the first seeds, mind you. Wait, no, all the first seeds except for the defending world champion. And not only were they the first seeds in their groups, they were also the first seeds from all the regions. So. All right. Oh wait, no, G2 wasn't the first. Whatever. It's the original first seeds and the world champion are now in the top 4, and that's a really hype top 4. Not gonna lie. So, before we get into the match results, we have a little bit of an update on the LCS. Our president Darshan has gotten the NA player from the NALCS Players Association. I don't. It's the name acronym is so effing long, and I hate it. But the Players Association has bargained their way so that they are now allowed to stream games from the tournament realm, probably specifically for whatchamacallit, in-house practices.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts, concerns, criticisms?
Is
this going to make
NA
a good region?
No, but it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think it might be cool to watch them. I think last year, or like in December-ish, Xpecial and a bunch of people were doing in-houses and stuff. And anytime somebody would troll a game, they'd just be like, get the fuck out. They'd be real abrasive about it, and I loved it. But they were really competitive, and it kind of gave you insights into what every one of the players' skills were. So yeah, more of that I think's going to be neat for the community to see. I don't think this is going to help anything at all. Everyone seems to think ping is a giant issue. China plays on the Korean servers with over 60 ping, by the way. So, I don't get it. I don't know why people think ping is the answer, and having a low ping server seems to make you better. EU has 40. I don't get it. So the ping doesn't seem to make any sense. All these players also play solo queue together anyways. The only way that this gets better is if they start bringing in pros that they think should be there to the to the tournament realm server. And honestly, I don't know how often that's going to happen, because I don't see Tarzan getting a tournament realm ticket anytime soon.
Isn't he like super toxic?
Oh yeah, there's a video of him rage quitting a scrim.
What team was he on?
I think it was collegiate.
That's not good.
No, it's not. It's really not.
That's really bad. I'm excited. I actually hadn't heard about that.
I think it happened yesterday. The one thing in the thread is that Darshan had to use his Reddit account, which is Zion Spartan. And at the top of the post, he said, "For those of you who don't know, this is Darshan." And I felt so old when he wrote that. The top 5 comments on his like post about it was just the teacher jokes everywhere, and I loved it. I wish he was still called Zion Spartan. That was the best. Even his teacher calls him Zion Spartan.
Stop. Let the meme die.
No!
The past is the past.
It's
Anthony.
resurrected itself!
No.
Alright, let's get on to our results, I think.
Results. As if, by the way. I got fucking bodied in pick'ems this week.
Yeah, you did. So did Haymont.
Did I do better or worse than Haymont?
I think you probably did worse than Haymont in this specific part, but you're still ahead of him. For those of you who don't know, I have a kind of bet going with Haymont where I will invite him onto the show for the post-finals episode if he can beat me in pick'ems. The only way he beats me in pick'ems is if SKT lose and Fun plus Phoenix get to the final.
1.
He beat you by 1 point?
No, he beat me by 1 pick, so 5.
Okay.
This time. He put Fun Plus over Fnatic, and I did not.
If Fun Plus makes it to the final and SKT gets knocked out, I think he beats me. I think that's the only way he beats me, and the only way he gets on the show, so you better get lucky.
I don't want to see the world where that happens.
Yeah, that'd be really weird. Then again, that world might be G2 winning world, so I'd be okay with that.
I wouldn't be.
Why? You don't want
We'd have
EU
to have
having
Haemon on
that?
the show.
Huh?
I said we'd have to have Haemon on the show.
And his wild ass calls. Oof.
I don't know. Are they wild ass calls, or are we? Is that what we're calling unsubstantiated claims now?
I mean,
I play with my heart, guys. I play with my gut. So what? You don't do anything.
I could try to invite a couple of guys from the club who I know who just come up with the wildest shit.
No, because I don't want to have no fun.
It'd be so much fun to just sort of snidely be like, "Oh,
to
so
talk to a brick
SKT's
wall?
Garbage, okay?"
To talk to a brick
Yeah,
wall.
that wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be the fun part. Alright, so we had Griffin versus IG, and Griffin got sort of, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I had something more coherent to say, but I think you're just right, and it's just, yeah.
So, IG played Kog'Maw in game 1, and, it was okay. It did pretty good. Its true damage was off the charts, though.
Yeah.
Kog'Maw did a lot of true damage that game. Yeah, kind of, because he kind of inted 6 kills for no reason. This first game, they had it in the bag, and they just jerked around for like 15 minutes instead of closing.
Isn't that what you would do?
I mean, that's what I have done, especially if I know I can always close the game. But I also don't teleport my 80 carry and behind somebody into the fog of war for nothing.
No, but you do teleport your AD carry into Drake pits.
That's a different kind of teleport. He had total control to walk in or out of that pit and walked into it. Meanwhile, he has to deliberately choose to teleport to this minion that is far away from his support and his tank and closer to the enemy team that is encroaching on him. So, there's that.
But, and hear this out, you did one time teleport me.
That may or may not be the highest highlight on my stream. I think it's the second highest highlight on my stream, but yeah.
What would even be the first?
Something else I posted to Reddit where Echo got a quadra kill.
Oh, okay, yeah. Which game are we talking about right now?
The first game for IG Griffin.
Okay, I was like, I didn't see Fun Plus pick Kog'Maw at all, by the way. And then I was like, oh, we're probably talking about a different thing.
Griffin picked Poppy mid, and I don't know why.
Because
okay, I know why, but I don't know why they're not trying to match up Poppy versus Yasuo.
Do you not think it's extremely funny?
I mean, it works into Kiana and Yasuo.
I know.
So...
It's also just funny to look at.
I mean, I don't think it's impossible to use. In fact, into this low-range melee comp and a Kog'Maw, it seems okay. But
yeah.
But then you're not lane swapping at all to get a decent matchup? Like, come on. You're letting the Shy have Yasuo! Who lets the Shy have Yasuo?
The Shy's very good at League of Legends.
That's an understatement.
Yes. If you were in solo queue and you knew that the Shy was on your team hovering Yasuo first pick, do you ban it?
Yeah, I have principles, man.
Okay, there we go. As long as you're consistent, I'm okay with it.
I ban it always. It does not matter what the teammates say. You could say anything you want. Yasuo's first on the ban table, unless I think I can bait you into it.
Listen, all I'm saying is you know it for sure that it's the Shy. Like, you're duoed with the Shy.
Am I on a stream?
I know that's going to change the answer. I just don't know how.
Because if I'm on a stream, I'm banning that shit.
That's what I thought it was going to be. No, you're not on stream.
Into my chat to yell at me. It's going to be great.
It'll be
wonderful.
It is not on stream.
Still, ban Yasuo. I carte blanche ban Yasuo. I don't care who you are. If you're a Yasuo main, it's all the better.
I don't care if you're Mo. I don't care if you're the Shy dude that's getting banned. That's what Anthony just said. Fair enough, dude. I just had to ask. Anyway.
Also, fuck Garen Yumi bot. Fuck it. Just why?
It works some of the time.
Sure. It worked like once.
It worked a few more times than once.
Did it?
But I say worked, I mean won.
Right, but where...
Not won because of Garen. Let's not get this twisted here.
How many...
it sounds really bad in the Kog'Maw Lulu just because...
Garen has a 43% win rate.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure he's all bot picks.
You know what we saw a lot less of in this series than you know what we saw a lot less of in this series?
What?
Mage's bot lane.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
Actually, other than the first game, it was literally just Kai'Sa Xayah back and forth.
That's honestly a problem.
The fact that there are only two good marksmen, yeah.
Well, part of it is if you look at the other team, it's like, hey, how do you avoid Jarvan, Galio, Jason, Rakan on any other AD carry besides Xayah and Kai'Sa?
You don't.
It's like the only other people who I think are remotely able to dodge that is like Ezreal. And
Ezreal is not as good as either Kai'Sa or Xayah right now.
Yeah. I think people have been resorting to Ezreal like as a fallback, but then you have people.
It's
who
a
are
fine
just
fallback,
like,
but if Xayah or Kai'Sa's up, there's no reason to pick Ezreal over it.
Then you have people who pick Kog'Maw to freaking Garen Yuumi and just.
But I think Kog'Maw's actually a good pick.
I think it's good, especially in that. And they have such a low range.
When I say good pick, I mean into this lane.
Yeah. Well, I think it's in the team. They have 3 tanks. The team comp's 3 tanks.
Lulu Kog'Maw's a very good bot lane.
Yeah.
A really good poke to keep the Garen heal down. Like, it's not bad.
I would have rathered like anyone else top lane, but I guess it counter picks Gnar, and I'm assuming they picked Kiana much earlier, so that means Gragas probably could have been picked someone better. Maybe Jarvan or Skarner. Was Skarner banned? Skarner wasn't banned. Yeah, you could have picked Skarner. I don't like Gragas right now.
Kiana was first picked.
Though they're picking Gragas for Yasuo is the real reason. Orianna.
Well, they took Gragas first.
Good. Yeah.
It was Kiana, Gragas, Lulu, Kog, Yas.
I think Orianna would have done good, but
oh yeah, probably.
Did they pick Kiana before or after Kog'Maw?
It was bloody and close. Like they for a lot of the game, there's like a pretty even gold spread.
Yeah, they didn't really break 3K for quite a while.
Dude, I'm watching a highlight right now, by the way, and just watching this Kog'Maw beat the shit out of a Poppy is insane.
Oh my god.
Kog'Maw's so fucking good.
Watching Chovy play Poppy made me hurt because he's like he doesn't have Frozen Fist for some reason. I don't know why he doesn't have Frozen Fist, but Gargoyle Stoneplate's totally the option, right?
Yeah.
Why are we building Stoneplate? Why?
Because it's the best item in the game.
Why are we building Stoneplate?
I just told you, dude.
I hate Stoneplate. I don't think it's as good as people think it is, and unless you're a backline diver, there's like no reason to have it.
I buy it a lot on Sejuani.
Yeah, I can kind of see it on Sejuani, but Sejuani has a health scale thing, and you kind of combo.
The reason I buy it on Sejuani is because when I queue into their team, most of the time I'm getting minimum 3 people.
Yeah, and if you combo it with her passive and aftershock, you get more resistances too.
I build it a lot on Zac too.
Zac has very few options when it comes to armor items.
Sure, but I E into the back line, get the 5 people one, and then I fucking am an unkillable blob king. But I digress. This is not what we're here to talk about. What other games did you think were good in this series? What did you like to see?
The Shy's really good at Kale. Did you know that?
I didn't. Tell me about it.
Well, game 2, they gave the Shy Kale.
That's the one after game 1, but before game 3?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And
just making sure.
He sort of demolished a Jason lane. That shouldn't happen.
No.
So then the next game, they decided to give Sword Kale.
Was it I don't actually remember why he won. Was it jungle pressure, or is he just better than Sword?
He's just really good. He got a bunch of really good kills and skirmishes and stuff. He's up 60 farm on Kale in a 34-minute game. How does that happen? How does Kale get above you in farm at 34 minutes?
Jace is famous for no wave clear, so...
Yeah, all that wave clears. And his early power is so bad against the massive early strength of Kale, man.
Yeah, she's just a big lane bully, dude. Just so oppressive in lane.
So then the next game, they try to flip it, and they give the shy Vladimir, and Sword gets KO. Sword's really, really, really bad.
Bad at the game or bad at Kale?
A lot of things.
Oof.
So,
Oof.
for context, Sword is the guy who replaced the top laner for Griffin, or was going to be replaced by a different top laner for Griffin, I don't remember which, and then that caused all of the coach drama.
So wait, Sword was gonna get replaced?
Or was, I don't really remember if they were like swapping. I'm not very well versed in this, but there was a top laner positional conflict with Sword and Doran.
I guess there was a Scion mid this series. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, tanks mid, everybody. Chovy at his best. It worked though. So Chovy, Sword and Doran were basically competing for the slot, and then the coach, CV Max, chose Doran to play at Worlds, and that's what got him fired.
Maybe it shouldn't have.
Yep. Sword is now the worst player ever, and is probably about to get blackballed. And to speak to,
I don't think he's the worst player ever.
To speak to his character, and you'll understand as soon as I say this. He stole Doran's food that he ordered to whatever their practice place or their hotel room. I'm not sure where he ordered it to, but he stole Doran's food.
Okay, I don't see how that's related to his League of Legends performance.
He's just an asshole.
Well, that's true, but
I don't think his in-game play or conduct is gonna improve if he's stealing food from his teammates.
No, but you can be a bad person in real life and be pretty okay at League of Legends.
Sure, but he's neither.
Well, damn, roasted. Anyway.
And then the Shy at the last game has an 8-0-6 Kale game into another Jace who goes at 0-6.
Where's Griffin from?
Korea.
Shit, you're right.
You don't recognize Tarzan and Viper? Tarzan was like the best player coming into this tournament for some people. And he was because he was called the best jungler.
Did not recognize his name at all.
I don't know why Tarzan was called the best jungler. I think he's really good. I just don't know why he's the best jungler. I also don't know why anyone in their right minds thought Yankos was a top tier player. Holy shit, has he been bad this tournament?
No, Yankos is a god. So we should probably wrap this up because we've been talking about just IG for like 30 minutes.
It's only been 10.
Has it only been 10?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm tripping. I have no sense of time, Anthony.
I have a clock that tells me when we started.
I don't.
Okay.
But anyway, let's talk about another series.
Please stop playing tanks mid, even if you think it works.
Is this to Chovy or to a different?
This is to Chovy, this is to everybody. Please don't play tanks mid. Please play mages. I need mages in my games.
No, you don't. Well, yes, you do, but not bot. Don't say in my games.
Bot.
Say
not bot. Please don't play them
there
bot.
We go.
I want meta. Meta shit. Which has stopped actually meaning meta and started meaning traditional. Whatever. Okay, we have Fun plus Phoenix versus Fnatic. Fun plus Phoenix won this 3-1.
They did.
What's your take on this? What'd you think of Fnatic?
Well, I'm not happy that I was wrong.
What do you think of Rengar top into Camille? I hate that.
I'm not a top laner, but I'm gonna guess that that's not the best matchup in the world.
I hate it. And if I ever see that matchup, I'm just like, I don't want to play this game.
For which person? Well, you don't play Rengar top, so.
No, I'm the Camille. Played it like for a year straight, basically. The only thing I really played. So, I'm thinking, in the first game, they had a long-ass level 1, right? They had one of the longest level 1s I've ever seen. They were there until like 4 minutes, and I'm just sitting here like, Camille loves this. This is what Camille wanted. And I'm also thinking, you know, if I was Camille, I'd be like, hang on, Rengar's here. I gotta go to my lane and get 20 farm before he gets up and kills me. And it looked pretty good in the beginning for the Camille, but I don't know. I don't like Camille. I think she's garbage right now, and to be honest,
I don't think she's that strong.
That.
I actually don't think she's that strong at all right now.
Her late game's still pretty good, if
But
the
you
enemy
have to get
team
there.
has low CC and you have and your team has other priorities for them to deal with, and you can get backline access. Otherwise, you're just kind of going to the backline, and the other team just murks you while you try to kill somebody, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
ADTF needs to die. I don't know why we're playing ADTF with Rengar and Garen. Your only AP threat is Yuumi and Elise, and I get it. Yuumi does a good bit of damage, but like, come on.
Elise does
Come
not
on.
damage. I like that, by the way, that the starting build for the Rengar was triple D-Blade.
I don't know why he
It's just like the
death
most
stance.
fucking annoying Rengar shit I've ever seen in my life. That's.
I don't know why he has a death stance. Why would you buy a death stance? Get a freaking like Duskblade or something. They don't have any armor.
He
No one
doesn't
built
need
any armor.
Dude, he needs it.
Well, the real thing is like,
Ask me why he needs it.
Why does he need it?
I don't know, but he needs it.
I don't know why you pick Rengar when the enemy team has Xayah. I'm pretty sure they last picked this too.
Yeah, no one else on that team is really like squishy either.
It's like, hey, let's kill somebody. Who are you gonna kill? I'm gonna kill Ryze. Okay, is that before or after he gets 3 levels?
Yeah, and what about the Olaf?
Who doesn't care about anything you do and just runs away if you jump on him? The only person he can kill is Camille, or like that's it. It's just Camille, and then Camille can even destroy him with a good move. Camille can outplay Rengar regardless. You stand next to a wall, you sit on your E, you wait till his jump happens, and you just E in his face. I've done it so many times to like scout him out at Baron, because I'm like, I know Rengar's standing 2 feet from me. Let me jump on this wall and murk him. And then he dies.
Yeah.
Because Camille has this thing that shows her invisible units, and I love it.
That sounds balanced.
So yeah, I hate Rengar top. Please stop playing it. Also Garen.
I agree. I will play Garen spot lane with you one game.
So game 2. This actually broke
I didn't get a reaction out of you. That's surprising.
I try to not get a reaction, so you stop saying these things.
Okay, I'm just gonna start doing them then. We'll see if you react then.
We'd have to play the game to have that happen. So, we broke up the bot lane meta here to choose a different god tier bot lane, and for some reason we picked Alistar for Kai'Sa instead of Nautilus. I don't know why. I guess it was for Tom Kench, but that didn't pan out.
I also don't think Nautilus is that bad into Tom Kench.
I don't either. I think he's fine. Does % health damage.
And also, you can still get munched out of an Alistar WQ.
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't see
also, you can get stunned in it if you're Alistar.
It's true.
Whereas Nautilus will go through.
The fact of the matter is, I think Nautilus is just a better champion than Alistar right now. Remember that fucking level 1 fight that happened for no good reason?
Oh, isn't there like a level 1 fight every game in this series?
I don't remember.
There's so many level 1
But this was the one that was like in that weird spot behind a wolf pit, and I was just like, why are you fucking people here? Why is your jungler so overextended? But then Healasang died, so RIP. To an early gank. Press F to pay respects, dude.
I like watching Lee Sin, but at the same time, Tom Kench.
Oh, dude, I'm playing only
so
Lee Sin for you then. I got you.
I'm not so
You said
hot.
you like seeing it. I'll show it to you.
I'm not so hot on the kill mid though. It's just
no. I'm not so hot on all these tower dives I've seen. I'm watching some highlights now. In a lot of these games, one team or other really just fucks up a tower dive and tanks like on their AD carry or some other or their mid laner like way too fucking long and dies. That's not great, but whatever.
These games are all really fast. Like game 1's 26
minutes. They were a little sloppy too.
30. Game 3 is 26:53, and freaking Fnatic won that with a late game Vygar.
Do you remember when they dove in game 2 when they dove FunPlus's bot? Nemesis died to tower, and then Roxa and Reckless had to walk back under the tower, and Reckless just fucking died.
Oh my god!
Like that's sloppy play.
The amount of bot lane tower dives they tried to pull off and just failed. I just so much garbage. So, game 3. That's the game that Fnatic won. because they whipped out the Vigar. The Vigar.
The Vigar?
Yeah. And I like this pick because it's so anti-mobility. And it's man. You want to pick Kiana? I don't care. I have Vigar. Exactly, because he picked Vigar. Also, it was banned.
Yeah, that's a good, more important reason they didn't pick Kiana.
Well, no, because it also locks out a lot of picks. It locks out Aurelia. It locks out...
No, I get it. I was just saying you picked a bad example.
Well, it's what they were playing it into before, because it's a much more common pick. But
that was a crazy tower dive top lane.
This is Doinby's Rise, and to be honest, Doinby's Rise is crazy. There's one point at which I see him, like, it's 1v4, and Fnatic have, like, half health on 3 people or lower, and I'm just sitting here like, they're dead. He can kill 2 of them, but he might not live. So he's just running backwards slowly, and I'm like, damn it, I'm going in for it.
He's extremely good at Rise, to be honest.
Yeah, I almost want a finals between him and Faker, where Rise is first
Rise, old school.
Rise is first pick priority or something, or it has to be blue side banned.
I want to see old school league where they could just both have Rise.
That's not old school league. That's
old school LCK.
Yeah, it's LCK game 5s.
I want that. It's fucking back so bad.
Both of them roll up to each other. EQ, 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 EQ. Faker with the moves. What was that? Just we've
Faker,
gone from
what was that?
We've gone from Z outplays to EQ, EQ, EQ.
Having slightly faster fingers on the CDR, just like rolling your fucking 3 fingers across.
But you're hard locked.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's less impressive, Anthony. When I say slightly faster, I mean he started faster, right? Like that's.
I'd also like to give props to Reckless and Brox in this game. They played pretty good this game.
Yes. However, it wasn't enough.
Yeah, LWX on the Lucian.
Well, it was enough to win the game, but it wasn't enough. You know what I meant.
LWX playing Lucian just kind of makes me question my life. I'm wondering where they picked their bot lane up. Because they could have just played Varus Tom Kench again, but they didn't.
They could have picked
Tom Kench banned second phase, so I don't know where they picked.
I just don't know why they picked Lucian here.
I don't know. I think... I don't know. Jinx should probably be getting a little bit more priority than she does, but she's so, like,
she's so
basic.
Risky.
I guess because she falls behind, it's not like she's going to do anything.
And she's just hard, right? Like, it's sometimes some of these comps have, like, that mobility problem, which is why... I mean, even Lucian can dash out of a Jarvan ult, right? Which obviously there's no Jarvan in the game, but like, if you're a Jinx and you are not getting protected and TK was banned, right? Like, if you're not getting like fucking protected in a pro game, especially against these like super mobile comps with a lot of CC, like you're just gonna get fucked. Like if there's a Jinx in this game, like Broxa can insec. Right, like you just fucking Q flash ult, okay, cool, Vigar cage, WQ, or an ult, you're gone, right? Like you don't even need all of it, like you're gone. Like, Jinx, you have to be like insanely on point.
So game 4, 35-minute game. Fnatic didn't get a single dragon or baron, and they only got 3 towers and 8 kills. Fnatic stalled this game out so hard. Despite Whippo going 0-8 on Kale. Whippo, my dude. Come on. Both of their solo laners just kind of shit the bed this game. Their mid laner Nemesis is 0-5 on Cassiopeia into Doinby's Rise. I don't know why they let Doinby's Rise through instead of banning Xayah.
Every time you say that, I think like of Rise, Rise. I keep thinking like you're becoming like a Doinby supremacist, and I'm like, what's going on?
The rise of Doinby, Shelby Swift. But
yeah.
I don't. The Varus Tom Kench. I'm glad to see the variety in the AD carry pool a little bit. I'm hoping one more pick kind of surfaces so that we can push out other things. I don't know really what it is.
I thought you meant you had a specific one in mind. I apologize.
I don't know what else we're really gonna see rise up. But it seems like Varus is a good enough pick. I don't know. I'm not totally sold on it, but
Varus is fine right now.
The available variety, at least from Fun Plus, it makes the next match more interesting, and if they win, it'll make the finals a little more interesting too. I still don't like Gragas, but he played good this game. And Camille was just sort of a punching bag for somebody. I don't really know who. Cause
Do you not know who?
I can't know who because no one has any remarkable amount of kills. I guess it was Pike, who was 4 and 5. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was just disappointed by Fnatic this series. I was hoping they'd come out stronger. I don't think Gimgoon should have been able to just route Bwipo every game like he did. Like, did he even lose to Bwipo once outside of the Renekton matchup, which he got like hard camped? And I don't know. Renekton into freaking orange sounds like a boring time. Yeah, Gimgoon just styled on him every single game. Like, even the one where he had Rengar, Gimgoon didn't do amazingly, but he's playing Camille, and Camille's just garbage. I don't know. But yeah, I'm disappointed in Fnatic.
Me too, but
I think they were overhyped, and I think they placed a little bit above of where they should have been. I'm not convinced they're a top 8 team. I think there are other teams like Team Liquid that probably could have taken that spot, but
probably.
Okay.
Let's talk about SKT T1. SK. Jesus Christ.
This is gonna be quick. Let's make this one quick.
Why?
Because it's not much to say about SKT versus Splice.
Yeah. Anthony flamed me yet again for calling it 3-1. Lo and behold, I was correct.
Nope. Just nope.
Was I wrong? Was it not 3-1?
Nope. Just nope.
It wasn't 3-1. So you're tripping.
Yep, I'm tripping. So,
SKT is such a flamer, by the way.
SKT were trying to play Draven a lot this series. I'm not exactly sure why, but
it's pretty good.
I don't know. Splice were picking Ezreal.
It's really good into Kaisa. It's pretty good into every AD carry, to be honest.
It's just safe, is why. They played Ezreal Pike. What the hell?
That's a decent lane.
Is it? In
no.
the Nautilus?
No. I actually kind of like Pike in the Nautilus.
Hang on. In game 2, Teddy took.
Bro, why are we skipping over the fact that they literally picked Blitzcrank game 1?
I don't. Who picks Blitzcrank? Come on.
Fucking my guy Norscairn. That's boom Blitzcrank. Hit him up, bro. Oh, he eating Mr. Q. Let's go. Forgot about that.
Blitzcrank. I don't. Blitzcrank.
He had some crazy hooks though, but like whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick series. There's not much to say about it. Faker looked kind of sketchy, to be honest. He didn't finish one game with a positive KD. Holy shit.
Wow, he's washed.
I mean,
Faker confirmed can lose to me in a 1v1.
Wait. Game 1, he finished 3-2 on
shit, never mind. Confirmed I still can't beat Faker in a 1v1.
I don't know. I think the Draven pick's the most interesting thing to take out of this.
Yeah, but I'm not even that shocked by it. It's just like fine.
Yeah. Who else did they play with it? They played.
I do think the Blitz is probably more surprising than the Draven.
I mean, sure, but I'm talking about the team that's continuing to play. Because this will show back up.
But what if now SKT busts out the Blitzcrank?
Oh god, the other thing is the Quinn. Holy shit, the Quinn.
I was hoping we weren't going to talk about that.
It's the worst matchup for Renekton, like, in the entire game. Short of maybe Karma.
They both sound abysmal.
They're both awful. I hate of it.
They sound genuinely not fun to play.
Oh my god, I'd rather have Teemo than either of these two on Renekton, because I could freaking murk Teemo. It's like, oh no, your blind wore off. Guess I kill you now.
Oh no, your Karma with 17 slows and a speed steroid.
Oh my god, we were playing Urf into Karma and Kiana. And holy shit, was that annoying.
I was just playing AD carries in Urf and getting like quadra kills with like basic mechanical prowess.
I know how to attack move.
What?
I know how to attack move.
I know how to attack move, and all of my abilities are on a 1 second cooldown, so I can Xayah root you Dude, the Zaya E damage is actually
Oh
insane.
my god, that sounds crazy.
It actually was. Like,
I
Tony
gotta
and
see how many feathers I can get.
Tony, Hema, and I were playing, and Tony and I laid together, and we actually just got a bunch of fucking early kills off me, like, getting dumbass E's. The feathers just always stacked and ready. It was insane.
Alright, let's go on to the next. Best
wow, we
of.
really spent no time there. Okay, so we're going to talk about Damwon G2.
Yes, sir. Damwon versus G2 Esports.
Yes, sir, Bob.
So, so this had some matchups with Kale that kind of went the way I thought they would. Game 1, Jace sort of beats the shit out of Kale for quite a while. Kale went 0-4 this game.
Do you think Naguri is...
Kale has a Lich Bane for some reason.
How good do you think Naguri is?
He's fine. I don't think he's bad.
Do you think he's better than Wonder? Or Wonder?
I don't think so. I think Wonder's pretty good.
Who's better, Wonder or the Shy?
The Shy. Why would you ask that question?
What are your top 5? This is a real question. What's your top 5, like, even if they're out now, what were your top 5 top laners in Worlds? Shy's obviously number 1.
I guess it's probably Shy, Wonder.
In that order?
I don't want to commit to an order.
Okay. Well, I was
Shy,
then don't
Wonder,
answer the question.
Impact and
Don't answer the question because I wanted an order.
I mean, I'm trying to remember all the top laners. It's kind of hard to remember all the top laners. Bubo probably would have been on that list until he got his ass pounded.
Disrespectful.
I don't know.
I also don't know, Anthony, and that's the truth.
I don't know. Naguri would probably be in my top 5.
Wow, that was
yeah, Khan would be in my top 5.
I sidetracked us, and for that I can only apologize.
Only a little.
Overall, did you enjoy watching this series?
Did anybody notice that this Jace has an IE?
Again, things I didn't want to talk about.
You want to talk?
I don't want to give people ideas, bro.
G2 look pretty good this series.
Is that good, by the way?
It's meh. If you're going raw damage, go ahead. But I'd rather go for like Duskblade and the other Dirk item.
Didn't he get a Duskblade eventually?
He didn't finish it.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't like LeBlanc that much. LeBlanc doesn't feel that strong.
I don't know anything about mid lane, but watching her, she felt like she consistently underperformed.
I'm surprised
she was played in Splice played her game 1.
Did they?
And yeah, there's a Splice game. The game that and my only memorable thing of that is she went to like harass the AD carry. It was like mid game, bot side river in mid, and she W'd forward and immediately just got thresh hooked and died. Like, this is the most
does this look dangerous to you?
I mean, literally, it's just like I don't understand.
Bot lane every time. Does this look dangerous to you? Oh,
dude,
I love Thresh. Wait a minute, hang on. I didn't even notice this team comp. I was like looking away. The game 2 of G2 Damwon. They have Orianna bot for perks.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
I don't want to play that or against it.
It sounds easy to play against if you have a support. You can just kill it pre-6.
Bold of you to assume I ever have a support.
I mean,
I have a support when I play with 2 people.
Oh, I've been trying to like get boxes, so I played bot lane a couple of games to get some boxes, and dear lord, are people bad.
Yeah. Do you still need boxes?
Yeah. Well, I don't need to get them. I can get them slower because I've been keeping up. But
well, I was gonna say I can support you because I'm not that bad.
It's not the whole problem. The problem is that 2 of my supports were AFK early. And then one game I DC'd and showed up like 10 seconds late to lane. And then my support basically stood in the bot river bush waiting. And then tried to walk up, got murked. And while I'm like trying to give him space to get through and like get back by the tower, I die too. So I have teleport here because I forgot to switch off teleport. And he loses his shit that I didn't teleport back to lane. I'm like, you do realize this is going to happen again, right? And I'd like to have this teleport for when it does happen again. But when I get to lane, he just walks off to in front of Riptail to do nothing.
98% of the supports you get in solo queue are going to be fucking
absolute
buffoons.
Oh my god. So back to the LCS, the World Championship, which is apparently going on right now. G2 is playing weird shit, and it works because they're G2, and they make weird shit work. I don't know. They did lose this game, though, probably because Ryze is broken, and so is Kai'Sa. And they gave him Ryze and Kai'Sa.
I think Ryze is going to have really high ban priority moving forward.
Ryze is definitely picking up priority as this tournament goes on. I don't think he's as bad as everyone really thought he was moving in, and if you just sort of give him the time to scale up, he's got a lot of damage still, even if it's just an EQ. It's a lot of damage. We had a quirky Yasuo. I was like half paying attention this series. What the hell? And then a Yorick into Jace. The Yorick apparently did pretty good. Yeah, apparently they won that game. Holy shit. What the hell? Not much happened in this game. Yasuo is actually rising in priority a lot. I'm surprised at how much priority Yasuo is getting. And it should probably be less, because I don't think he's very good. I don't think he counters at many things. I think he's good in the...
What do you think that Kennen pick?
In game 3? Or game 2?
Game 2. You think Kennen's good?
He's okay. He's still flash reliant, like...
Well, when will he not be? Right?
Yeah, he's never not going to be flash reliant, unless they make his E a blink and then a dash. Like...
you mean make him broken?
Yeah, that. Unless you give him a free flash, he's going to be flash reliant. That's just how it works. Give him Fiddlesticks ultimate. Let him ult over walls. Did you think this Taliyah jungle pick in the last game was going to do anything? Because I didn't. No. I thought it was just awful. Taliyah jungle is so bad.
It's actually not that bad.
It's so bad.
It's not useful.
I don't like it. I think it's garbage. Okay.
The last series.
That was the last series.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The last series.
Now, onto a sort of community topic that has been coming up in the past few days. The Dade Award. Now, for those who don't know what the Dade Award is...
That includes me, by the way.
The Dade Award was an award that was sort of coined by the Summoning Insight show with Monty and Thorin back in 2013 when Dade went to Worlds and shit the bed so hard that nobody ever wanted to sleep in it again. So it's been very debated whether or not it should be given out every year, who gets it this year, and as of like 6 hours ago, Monty has claimed the Dade Award as his and Thorin's to give, and theirs alone. To which everyone has said, go fuck yourself.
Why would anyone listen to Monty? It's 2019.
I don't know. Monty's a freaking idiot.
Monty's Monty, dude, and that's all I need to say. He
is trying to slowly transition back into the League of Legends because Overwatch is a sinking ship.
No shit. Anyway.
So, in your opinion, who do you think is most deserving of the Dade Award? And you don't have to be like...
I still don't even know what it is. Oh, someone who shits the bed?
It's someone who's really hyped and shits the bed. So, if you remember Godv from LGG back in 2015...
Yeah, I'm just thinking right now. But yes, keep going.
So, a lot of people were... somebody gave it to Nagari. This whole thing started because the Dade Award was like given to somebody on the wiki. And almost anybody can edit the wiki. But I
don't know who would get it, because I didn't read much about the hype coming in.
Oh, wait, hang on. They took off everything after 2016. Because in 2017, it was Bjergsen. And in 2018, it was... I don't remember who it was in 2018. Crap. It was... I don't remember. But this year, I think people were trying to give it to... Nagari or... Because Nagari is like the player who was really hyped coming into this, and how they had all these unique builds and stuff, and then they shut it down. People also tried to give it to Sword, but Sword wasn't hyped. like at all.
I don't know. The reason I'm struggling here is because I genuinely don't remember who was hyped coming in.
Well, honestly, for me, it would probably go to Yankos because, well, if G2 had
How
fallen
was the
out
TL
at
hype?
groups,
Could we give it to TL?
well, yeah, a lot of people are saying they should just give it entirely to Team Liquid, but at the same time, Team Liquid were a coin flip away from going to quarterfinals and finishing where Fnatic finished or where Splice finished. Like, Splice was 50-50 chance to get into TL's group. It's not exactly fair to give them the Dade Award for finishing the exact same spot.
I'm not talking about all of them. I was
if anyone on them. If anyone on TL should get it, or
yeah, I just meant the specific player. I was asking how they were each hyped, but my issue here is I literally don't remember the hype trains.
The only one you could give it to was probably Impact or Doublelift, and I don't think Impact was hyped super hard because Impact always gets played down going to Worlds that he's shit on the international stage, and this year was all like, what do you mean he's shit on the international stage? He's competitive on the international stage. He keeps up with everybody. And then you got Doublelift, who everyone's also saying he's just washed. He's going to finish third in his group again this year for the 5th year running. Let me see if I can look at the player rosters. Because, I don't know.
Who would you give it to?
If G2 had gotten knocked out in quarters or fallen out in groups, I would have probably given it to Yankos, because Yankos to me has been underperforming severely. But I also don't think anybody who makes it to semi should really receive the Dade Award.
That's fair.
Oh, they gave it to Ruler in 2018. Ruler was on Genji, who totally shit the bed after winning Worlds. That team stayed together and then played in the next year.
It should not be given every year, by the way, because there might just be years where there are no people who fit the category.
Yeah, everybody just fits their role.
Yeah, like there just might not be overhyped players or players who are overhyped and underperform, or the underperformers might not be overhyped. But I just don't think it's necessary to give it out every year. Does it belong to Monte Cristo and Thorn? No.
You might be able to give it to Uzi or Xiaohu on RNG.
Yeah,
but again, like, Uzi was only hyped as being a good AD carry, but Uzi's never won anything in his life. I think he's won an MSI, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won 2017
not bad,
MSI.
Though.
He's not bad, but like he never wins Worlds. He's made it to finals like 5 times. Or 3, I think it's 3 times. But like I didn't feel like Uzi was the guy gunning for the championship this year, like he was last year. Last year, I think Uzi definitely could have gotten the Dade Award for falling out to G2, who were basically like fumbling their way to semis. I 100% agree. It shouldn't be given out every year, but it should definitely be a discussion of should someone get the Dade Award this year, and if so, who. Because it also gives a good discussion to like how we hype players up and how they actually end up performing, and like if we can improve that dichotomy, or if we can more accurately find the players who are actually going to perform. But what other questions did I have for this? Oh, does it belong to Monte Cristo and Thorin?
Yes and no.
I think we can credit them as their creators. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely credit them as the creators, but the fact of the matter is like people are just going to give it around. Even official awards, people disagree with the things that the like league says.
I'm sorry, what?
Which means that they're gonna just say like so and so's the real MVP, so and so's the real Dade winner. I don't think it even matters to think about it in the terms of who does it belong to. Like, thanks for inventing it. See you later. Like,
don't leave the scene if you want to own your award. I'll give him that for the first part. I don't really care.
Thorn didn't really leave the scene.
Yeah, but he's not very involved in it either. He's very distant by comparison to how he's involved in CS:GO. Like yes, he has continued to make content about it, but he constantly has these like adversarial interactions with teams and stuff. Like he will hop on any train to shit on TSM, any train, and it's just like, why? There's a reason that everyone thinks they were good. It's because they won. They were at every final until 2018. Every single one of those finals had TSM at them. That's why people were like hyped about TSM and wanted TSM to do well. It's not because they're assholes.
No, but you are an asshole.
Shut up.
Let's get to predictions. Because I have literally nothing else to say about the Tournament Award.
You don't like the awards?
Unless you do.
I don't know. I don't
so,
know. Screw
IG, IG versus Fun Plus Phoenix. What you got? Who you got? What are we? I just dropped something. What are you picking? What's happening?
All right, so I got IG 3-2. I think this is gonna be close, and I think that I don't know. It's gonna be on the back of the Shy and Rookie. The other three players on IG have really not been impressing me. They've gotten like situational problems with Ning where they keep summing them out. I'm not sure if Ning is continuing forward because I can't read Chinese releases and I don't even know if they've released anything. So there's that. And then FPX just seemed like I don't know how much further they have to go. Doinby looks good, but everyone else on their team looks kind of average. So unless Doinby gets Rise for 3 games, I don't really see that happening. And I think IG's smart enough to ban or pick Rise on blue side. So there's that.
Yeah. I think either the Shy's insane and IG just looks a little bit better. I have it at 3-2.
Short of that
well.
teleport into the enemy team.
True. I have it at 3-2 as well. I think it's going to be an exciting series to watch. I think the Shy is going to have a huge impact on the games as per usual. That's really all I have to add.
Okay. SKT versus G2.
I got that at 3-2 SKT. I see you have it at 3-1. I think SKT is a pretty big favorite for me. I do think G2 is capable of taking it 1 to 2 games because G2 is not a bad team. Fundamentally.
They're willing to play the stupid shit.
They're willing to play Orianna AD carry.
So, I actually think that this match is going to end up 3-1 for either team as more likely than anything else. I don't think it's going to go to 3-2. I think whatever team gets a bit of momentum will probably start winning. And I think and I don't think anyone's going to get 3-0. I think each team will get a win off the other.
I would be shocked if either of these series were 3-0.
I would be too. If any of these are a 3-0, that is a massive shock. That's
insane, and we're going to have to spend a lot of time talking about what went wrong.
Oh man, there would have to be some team breakdowns. Though I do have to say I think IG is the best candidate for losing that 3-0. Because of how much turmoil there has been with their jungler situation, that could possibly...
What are you talking about, jungle turmoil?
Look, if they regress back to early summer IG, then the whole thing is going kablooey. Like that could happen. But I think we're in for some really good matches. I think these are probably going to be the best matches we've seen so far. I think we definitely have top 4, top 5 teams here. I don't really see anyone else that can sort of I don't see a real argument for why any other team in this tournament should be here that is super convincing and wouldn't have required them to win a quarterfinal matchup to get here, which they lost. I guess you could say SKT did kind of get a free pass and they didn't have to play anybody to get here, but at the same time, any of the teams that lost, I don't think they beat SKT. Would you concur?
Yeah. I do concur with you. I think we tend to call these things pretty similarly, but I mean, the only thing I disagree on is just that I do think it's possible. I don't know. I don't want to say it's likely that it's a 3-2 for SKT G2, but I would put it at slightly higher odds either way of it being 3-2 than 3-1, just because of how good the teams are and how much weird stuff G2 can throw out that could really throw a wrench in momentum.
I think that's the reason why they're going to end up with the 1, like either way, because they'll play something crazy and it will either work or it won't work, and that's where they get they lose that extra match.
Fair enough.
So something funny happened on the desk and everybody called for Griffin to win. Basically the entire desk called for a landslide. And I'm just sitting here like, you guys are all fucking crazy. You're calling for a G or for I'm sorry, did I say G2? I meant Griffin. Everybody
You said Griffin the first time.
Okay, yeah. Everybody called for Griffin so hard, and I'm just sitting here like, did we watch the same Griffin? This is a Griffin who struggles under pressure, who like kind of barely squeaked out a first week, and only got dominated in the second week because I think G2 was pretty much fucking around.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I did not see them like definitively winning this matchup. I thought it would be close, and I definitely thought IG had the edge, but I did not see a unanimous decision from the caster's desk that they're just gonna destroy them 3-1 or 3-0. I did not see that coming at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Do we have anything else?
Yes, we have one more thing, because apparently the only way you find out news about League of Legends is by me telling you on this show.
Yeah, boy! That actually is 100%.
Is back!
Oh, that I saw. I replied to that one directly.
So,
oh, God.
I'm looking forward to this. We're gonna be putting a team together. I'm gonna be putting a team together.
The boys might be back in town, Anthony.
It was a good time. I'm gonna play the games on my eyes bleed again. 14 games days. This is gonna be the good time.
It depends. That's
yes.
Real close to the.
Hey, Mod, if you want to be a mid laner, the answer is yes.
This comes real close to the end of my semester, so it depends. I might not be able to do the 14-hour games, but I can do the 14-hour night games. No sleep, fuck the final.
Oh, I just slept. I stayed awake through all of my finals once. It was a bad time. I was like, yes. It was like I was hopped up on coke when my parents came to pick me up from school at the end of the semester. I was just so jittery and like, just all out of it. Oh God, it was a bad time.
I can't. I know you already addressed Haemon, but Haemon, you do not have to learn mid. But if you want to be on our team, you will learn mid. We're not going to make you do it.
It is your choice and the requirement for somebody who plays mid lane on our team. So it's kind of us forcing him to play mid lane, Matt.
It's actually, we don't know if everyone is down again. But we can talk about that
There's
later.
also 2 weekends back to back, so we can pick whichever one we want.
That's true. Or both.
Okay.
All right, so you want to take us home?
Yeah, I think I will.
Oh, take us on home.
That'll
Threw
do
my
it.
phone real hard for that one.
That'll do it for this week on the Legendary League of Legends podcast. Again, barring any problems that might occur, we will be...
Listen, I can't control the bus drivers.
That wasn't the bus driver I was talking about. It was just you rescheduling it for Mondays twice, but regardless. Barring any problems, Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/NizzyTV11. Catch us live. VODs will be on my YouTube channel, hopefully the day after, if I don't forget, which I have in the past. Have a nice day.
Have a good day, fellas.